if anyone is able to tune in, I will be planning my January budget and my Happy Planner budget planner for the upcoming month. So with this planner, it actually shows you the year calendar for 2019, and this way I am able to set up my days that I'm going to be paid and highlight those days so that way I'll know how to mark it in my calendar, in my planner rather. This is the savings goal tracker that they actually have in this planner. And so with this, I will actually I'll actually be using this as my savings goal. Let me see something quick right here. Hold on just a second. I'm able to see. Oh my God, I can't see. Reason I'm not able to see anything. So this is actually the savings goal tracker that I'll be utilizing. And for here, it's letting me know what I anticipate on saving. And I plan on using this as what it's meant to be for, which is actually the savings goal. This hasn't come up. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so what I decided to do was, hi, thanks for joining. So what I decided to do was go ahead and you can set whatever you want to set out as for your savings goal. But for me, I'm going to start with the bare minimum. So my goal is just to set aside $100 a month. And as I set that out, what I'll do is I probably will color code it to track it on the jar. If for some reason I'm able to set out a little bit more, then of course I'll go ahead and put more into the savings account. But for now, my goal is just to set aside $100. I hope you can hear me if you're still on here. So the next page is actually the monthly budget page. And what I'm going to do is just include my numbers for the month of January. With this, I actually will use a sticker kit that I actually purchased from the Shay Budget Etsy shop. Okay. So what I decided to do, so with this is the actual kit that I purchased. And I'll leave the information to her shop in the description below. So for this page, what I'm going to do, you can use the sticker kit as you see fit for whatever planner you have. But for this particular planner, some of the labels, I have a different planner that I'm planning on using. So with this one, since it's my monthly budget, what I'm going to do is use this label that says monthly expenses, because the way this planner is actually set up. Try my best to cover that up. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. Okay. Hi, how are you, Krishan, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. So I'm going to go ahead for the January expenses. The starting balance is supposed to be the income that you are starting out with for the month. And so for me, I'm going to have a projected income of $3,042 and roughly 48 cents. And that's going to be the actual monthly income. When I'm doing my budget review, if for some reason it changes, then that number will change. So then we have the category bills, fixed expenses. So with my fixed expenses, those are the bills that the payment stays the same no matter what. So I'm going to go ahead and list those. So I have my truck insurance, which is $131.87. My loan payment, which is $122.52. My actual truck loan, which is $399.34. Phone bill, and that includes my cell phone and another bill that I actually have. So that is actually $53.72. My Hulu payment, which is $8.54. Credit card payment, which is $30. Another loan payment that I have. Since this is on a monthly basis, I'll be putting it in as monthly, which is $210. And then, of course, my project fund that I faithfully fund every paycheck. So that's going to be $200. And then the cable. So we're looking at $105 for this. So now my variable expenses, those are actually the expenses that actually, hi Christy, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you too. This is actually my variable expenses. That means they fluctuate. That means I don't know at a given day what I'm expected to pay. But I will list those here. So I have light bill 1, and I'm projecting the amount based off of the previous bill. So $386.06. Then my second bill, light bill, roughly $74.45. And then I'm going to put my cash envelopes down here, because if you've been watching any of the videos, I do alternate some of the cash envelopes. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just put what I expect to put in them. That's $420 for the month. Sinking fund. We're looking at $390 for the month. And then I'm still paying off the medical bills that crossed over, and that's $265. And then savings $100, which could fluctuate. Okay. So then once you add up all of this, let me see if I have my calculator. Okay. Hope you can see that. So I have the 131.87, the 122.52, 399.34, the 53.72, 854, 30, 210, 200, 105, 386.06, 74.45, 420, 390, 265, and then 100. That's going to give me okay, that's going to give me a total of $2,896.50. Now on this side right here, you can see where there's a column for you to have your savings. In this kit, she did include, if you can see it, the income budgeted actual plus or minus, item description, amount and date, starting balance, the item, the amount, the date, the remaining balance, as well as if you're doing any of the debt trackers, and then some bill due stickers here. She has the starting balance. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use that sticker so that way I can make use of it for this actual column. Ooh, shoot. If you could cover it up. Probably won't cover it up as much, but I'll make do. And since I am rolling over to the new year, my thought process is not to bring over what you had last year, just because you don't want to, decide you're not going to save or what have you. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with a clean slate for this year so I can try to accomplish this year's goals. So I'm starting with 0. And yeah, it does make sense, because once you have in your mind that you have, let's just say you saved $10,000 or whatever last year, then you may slack off on the upcoming year. So that's my thought process. And so then we have the deposit. So for here you can deposit 3. For this upcoming pay cycle, it's only 2 pay periods, so I'll only be utilizing 2. However, if I do have any extra, then I will apply it. Then we have a savings total, and she does have a savings total on this kit. So I'll use that as best as I can in this little area. And once I do my budget at the end, then I'll go ahead and put whatever the savings total is. So the next step is we have goals for the next month. Now in her kit, she also included, I know I ain't crazy, I saw it, let me see. Oh, it's over here. January goals. As you can see, this is not going to fit here, but I can, cut it down. I'll do that off the camera just because I'm not that good at slicing and dicing, so I'm going to do that off the camera, but I will put that there for the heading. So she did include goal 1, and you can put how many other goals you decide to put down for the month. You don't have to put all 5 that she included in her kit. If it's just 2, you can just do 2, whatever you feel comfortable with. So for now, I'm just going to probably do, let's see, 1, 2. I usually try to stick to no more than 3 goals because I don't want to overwhelm myself. Because if you don't meet the goals, then you may feel like you failed at whatever you were trying to accomplish. So I'm just going to do 3. And that is actually how this page will be set up for the January expenses. So with this kit, you can set up your January budget. I know that a lot of people use the Erin Condren planner, but for me, I'm Happy Planner. And so you don't have the note pages, so you have to include the filler paper just to use the sticker kit if you choose to, or to do a bi-weekly or a budget, monthly budget. So I was debating on whether I was going to use this side of the paper or this one, but I probably would just do this one, just so. So on here, now we're going to set up the January, and it's basically the same as what I just did, because with the Erin Condren, sorry about that, y'all, I was trying to get back, got my arm all in the way. They don't have the actual template that's already included in there, because it's a budget book. So they actually had it set out, so you already kind of labeled everything. So now using this, you actually will be labeling whatever you need to label again. So let me just say that here. This is going to be the January's budget. And we have the first label, which was included, which has the income. Ooh, that may be a little, ooh, no, let me see, hope that don't work. Let me get a little piece of this off of here, because that's a little bit too long. I hope you all had a good New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. That you're here with me. I am so grateful that you're here sharing this with me. This is actually my first live, so I'm glad that you decided to participate. I do appreciate it. And so then the next label is actually the bills and expenses and what you're budgeting and the amount that you receive. I'm going to have to cover up that as well. Okay, so here's the part that I was saying was a little redundant because I just put it over here. But the income, now, if you've been following my channel, you know that my income is based solely off of just me and what I bring into the home, as well as what I'm trying to accomplish as far as paying off the bills, my bills and debt that I'm trying to get out of. Oh, I think I was zoomed out a little bit too far for you. Okay. So I'm putting the income back over here on this side, and it's going to be the $3,042.48. And that's what I am budgeting for this month. And the expenses, I'm just going to try to list those real quick, since we actually just did this together, but I'm going to try to list it real quick. Hey, Tawanda, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me. I'm going to list these real quick. So we have the truck insurance, and we're looking at the $131.87. My loan payment of $122.52. My truck payment of $399.34. My phone, which includes my cell phone and my landline. I like to keep a landline just I don't know, that's just me. That is going to be $53.72. And my Hulu, which is $8.54, which can actually be cut because no one seems, so it's actually my son's account, but he seems to, for some reason it seems to come up my account, but it's $8.54 for Hulu. And then my credit card, that is $30. And then my loan payment with the credit union is $210. And then my project fund is $200. Cable is $105. Okay. And then my light bill. Hope I'm not writing too big. Hopefully you all can hear me, because I know I talk kind of quiet sometimes. Light bill, $386.06. And then my second light bill is roughly $74.45. If you're joining the channel, thank you for participating. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any more of my videos. They'll be posted of any videos as well as live streams. My cash envelope, we're looking at $420, and then the medical bill, $265, and then projected savings, $100. Okay, so for this, once I do my actual check-in, then that's when I would go in and put what the actual bill was, if it was more or less. But with me, it's kind of a straight shooter I'm a straight shooter with these, just because they kind of stay the same. The only ones that fluctuate is, like I said earlier, was the light bill, the envelope, cash envelope, and that medical bill. Hopefully that'll be gone soon. Okay, so that's with that. And then let's see what's awesome. Okay, so I can't do that because she also has in her kit sinking funds, but I actually have a different planner that I'll be using to track my sinking funds. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. But I'll be using my Erin Condren for that, so I won't be using this sticker in my budget planner, as well as the cash envelope. So let's move on to the next step that I normally do. And that is actually labeling the monthly spread to let me know the days that I am paid and the due dates of the bills. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So with her kit, she has her heading January 2019. So I'll go ahead and cover that up on this monthly spread. Oh. Mm. That may cover, it's going to cover my days of the week. Good. Good. I'll figure something out. Let me just put this down. So I'm going to just go ahead and put this down, but I'll fix that off the camera because I definitely need my days of the week. But, okay, and then on this side, she just has the regular decor sticker, which is good. Okay. So now she has these payday stickers, so I can go ahead and incorporate the days that I'm going to be paid as a month, and it's only twice because it's bi-weekly. So we're looking at the 11th, and the 25th. Okay. So now I'm going to go in and just list the bill due stickers. She just has the general bill due, so that way you'll just have to know what bill it's for, and you will have to list what the amount is. So it's not like car payment or truck note. It just says bill due, and then you put the amount, and if it's paid when you pay it. So let's see. So we know phone bill comes out here. Food comes out here. Cable here. And Target here. And with the credit union and the student, not student loan, project fund, they actually come out every pay period because it's auto pay. So I'm going to see if I can fit two of them there. And that's the same for each pay period for those two expenses. And then we have truck payment, loan payment, have you all done your budgets for this month yet? If you are, what planner are you using? And then, truck insurance. I'm just going to put this here. No, you haven't, Christy. Do you budget? Yes and no. I know. It can be a handful. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this is how the monthly spread will look with using her kit. And then I'll just go in because You can't control your other spend. I know, and you saw one of my cash envelope videos. My problem is takeout. That's just me. Takeout food. Even though I could use the money in my envelope to do anything else, but it's like when I get off of work, if I'm hungry or something, I'll just stop by the restaurant and pick up something. So that's my problem. So this is the actual finished look using her kit. You have the January 2019, and then you have your, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit just so you can see. There you go. And you have your bill due stickers and your payday stickers. Not a lot of payday stickers on here, but it is what it is. Okay. So, let me see. Like I said, I am going to attempt off camera to put that January goal label here for goals for next month. So that way it'll have a heading there as well. And so that way I can make use out of the stickers. And you get a good bit of stickers. It just depends on what planner you're using. Like I said earlier, I know with the Erin Condren, because they have the note pages and their loan sheet, it works out good. For me, it will work out fine here as well. It's just that I already had in my mind to use the Erin Condren for something else. And then let me show you all this as well. Then when I come back in to do my budget review, I'll use this paycheck to paycheck, first paycheck, second paycheck. So I'll just go ahead and put this back in my planner. I feel like I did. I feel like I did. I put that on wrong. There we go. I'm about to say. Okay. Wow, that feels better. So this is the outlay for my January's budget. I should go in. Let me just do that real quick. Since this, good thing about doing this live is I don't have to go in and edit, but I'll edit the video. So let me just do this real quick. 53.72. And the ink pen actually works good on the stickers. It's a premium matted that I ordered from her shop. And like I said, I'll make sure I link her shop's information in the description bar. Thanks, Tawanda. I really appreciate it. This is what the cable, yeah, 105. And then Hulu is 54. And then this is 210. And then this is 200. This is 30. This is 120. I should have did this before I put it back on the screen. 122, 52. This is the truck payment. And this is truck insurance. And this is credit union. So that's basically the setup. So basically this is the setup. So as I said earlier, if you missed it, you can watch the replay. But this is the savings goal, and I'm attempting to do at the bare minimum 100 at the month, and color code it in as I do. If it's more, then of course I'll put more in. This is the January expenses, and this is the actual January budget that I'll be using when I go on to check back in to do my budget review to make sure everything was paid off and how much I paid, and was I on balance with the amount or I went over. And then this is the monthly outlay. So that's basically it. Does anybody have anything they want to type in? Since that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go live, so I can chit chat with you all. Get to chit chat with you, unless it's through the comments. Okay, thank you. So I'll go ahead and just end this. Okay. I don't even see the person, Christy. So I don't even know. Like I said, this is my first live, so I don't see anyone else in here, which is crazy. Let me see. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see it now. Hmm. You did? Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you. Like I said, this is my first live, so I am totally trying to get used to this to see if this is something that I want to do. So I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up this video, this live. I know, right? So I'm going to go ahead and end this live. And I want to thank you, if you are a subscriber, for really participating. And for those who are watching this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for supporting the channel. And if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you're notified of any videos that I post, or if I decide to do a live stream. Thanks. Thanks, Christy. You have a good rest of your evening. Bye-bye.